Hello. Welcome to TeaTalkTime, episode number 18. Today, we review the Teavana, say the word,
Maharaja
Oolong Chai. This one, it's supposed to be their spiciest.
Yeah, I asked for their spiciest chai, and they directed me right to it. So
It's a new flavor from Teavana. So, it's supposed to have spices like pepper, ginger, cardamom, cinnamon. Pretty much what you typically find in a chai.
Yeah.
So, if you remember back a long time ago, we tried this crazy spicy chai. And the chai is ready, folks. That is what the beep. Yes, we're anxious to see if this will be spicier than that one that we had a while back. But keep in mind, this is going to be just a straight up chai oolong chai preparation with steeped in water. This is not a chai latte. There is no milk involved here. You can get a look at that color. Maybe when you pour it, mine.
yeah,
Do a long pour. It's
a little darker. It's not much like
a little darker. It's not so dark like those chais we've had in the past. I've done a lot of chai on this show.
We have, yeah.
Smelly smell is what we're doing.
Oh yes,
I jumped the gun a bit.
you did. Gotta announce those things. So it might be the sweetest smelling chai that we've done.
Yes.
Now that it's brewed beforehand, once again, if you sniff the canister,
It smells like potpourri.
Yeah, but this is, it does smell kind of sweet, a vanilla kind of
I mean, definitely get that like
tone.
kind of warm like cardamom thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the cinnamon is a different kind of cinnamon than I've smelled in the past. It's more like that like new wave cinnamon, like big red gum.
Yeah, yeah, that's the kind you get where it's almost like it's not harsh,
Like a sweet cinnamon.
like sweet cinnamon, yeah. I don't get the pepper like we said, we keep going back to, what is it? Tipu's chai. And that's been my reference point for chai ever since.
So spicy. And wow.
But this one I don't get a whole lot of, it's not offensive like Tipu's chai was.
That was a masala chai, and this is a Maharaja chai.
Maharaja Oolong chai.
Oolong, yes. So, I don't know if that has a lot to do, like if the difference, I don't know much about it. If it's more to do with the blend of the spices and stuff, like if that's maybe from a region that has more spicy taste.
It could be. It could be.
They like their black pepper.
Alright, so moment of truth, we give it a
Yes.
taste here. Oh,
Sweet is the first word that comes to mind.
yeah, especially the finish. It is. Now we've used, I think with every chai that we've done, we've used big red gum as kind of an example.
Mm-hmm.
But this actually, when you, on the finish, tastes like you're chewing big red gum. There's that tartness.
That like, yeah. It tastes like we put sugar in here, but we did not put sugar in here.
Yeah. It does taste sweetened. This calls for our 2 cups, usually calls for 2 teaspoons of tea. Hopefully to get a little more, make it a little stronger, we added a third. And I think I'm glad we did that.
So you tried this before, right? With
I have tried this before with just 2 teaspoons for 2 cups.
Okay. And was it like this, or is this?
It didn't have that tangy finish, that really sweet.
So you prefer the stronger with the chai?
I do, and this is
the 1.5 batch.
Yeah, this is actually 3. I added a full. Oh yeah, so it'll be 1.5.
Like one, yeah.
Our math skills. shining through.
That was really sweet.
Not peppery. It smells
tiny bit peppery.
It smells much more peppery than it actually tastes. But that finish, boy, is very cinnamony, very, very sweet. If this is their spiciest chai, I'm interested to see what some of their other ones are like, because
me too, because this doesn't hit me as spicy.
No, I'll tell you, when I went up to the lady there and I said, I want your spiciest chai, she gave me kind of a very, are you sure you want to do that? She said, this is, well, it would be the Maharaja chai, and are you sure you can handle the Maharaja? And I was like, I don't know, but if this is the spiciest they have to offer, I don't know what their other chais will be like. 'Cause I don't know if I would even be interested in doing anything less spicy than this.
Because you have to imagine it would be less full flavored also.
Right. And I don't know, some of their other ones, they do things like after dinner teas and like dessert teas and things like that.
Candy and
with candied macadamia nuts and chocolate chips, and that's not what I want out of my chai. I'd rather have
seems a little
full
too
bodied.
trendy. Like the
does,
Starbucks.
like the Starbucks of
we put chocolate
teas.
chips in our drinks and whipped cream. They sell cans of tea infused whipped cream for your tea topping. Yeah.
But I like this one.
I do. This is very easy drinking.
Yeah, very. It's more caffeinated, because it's an oolong. So I think they said it was about 15% caffeine of a cup of coffee. So better one for the morning. If you're not a coffee drinker and you want something to pick you up in the morning, something like this would be a better alternative.
Yeah, definitely.
For health nuts out there, I think they said oolong promotes healthy digestion and weight loss. I'm sure both of those might be related, but
to the caffeine.
The caffeine. So if you're looking for some extra health benefits out of this, there's a little perk for you as well.
Or if you're a coffee drinker, maybe you like a little cinnamon in your coffee. Maybe you get those healthy coffee lattes at your favorite coffee shop. And you want to, it's spring now, so they say, and maybe it's Wisconsin here and it's snowing today. But maybe you want to, take some steps in the right direction and start drinking tea instead of coffee. This would be a good first step. It's got that sweet, but you don't have to have your sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It's got cinnamon, self-explanatory, and it's got a little bit of caffeine.
Sure,
so.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's a really good first step.
Awesome. Should we rate this one?
Well, I'll give you the first number and you tell me what it's out of. I will give it an 8. And that, of course, is on our spectrum of 1 to 12.
No, 6 to 10.
6 to, on a scale of 6 to 10, I'd give it an 8, maybe 8.5. I wish it was still.
So are you saying an 8, 8.5 compared to all teas, or compared to other chais?
On a chai level, I give it an 8.5. I'd probably bump it down to maybe an 8 compared to all chais. That's a huge difference, but.
So if you're rating based on chai, I'll rate based on tea overall. I say drinkability. For someone that says I don't like tea, this is a 10. I think anyone can sit down and drink this and be happy with it.
Yeah, especially coffee drinkers.
Definitely. People who think tea is like bitter and gross and need sugar and don't want to drink tea with sugar, this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor, it's got a lot of flavor. It's not spicy.
Oh, yeah. No.
So, but, that also might offend some people.
That's true.
Having a hot, spicy drink.
Yeah. And that's where I think for chai drinkers, maybe it might rate a little lower. Maybe,
I agree.
You know, especially those that are expecting real full-bodied, spicier chai.
I agree.
But on drinkability alone, I think
Yeah.
that's what kind of lets it stand out, is it's not very difficult to drink at all.
Definitely. And like I don't know, I'm curious what this would be like with steamed milk.
I do too, and I think of that with every chai I drink now, is I think you have to try it with steamed milk and hot water.
Yeah.
This would probably be that milk would really add a lot to this one, I think, especially with the natural sweetness.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That would make for a really nice winter drink, which technically spring, but I think we could do it. It's flurrying out right now.
Yeah.
Or raining, I don't know.
No, I think it's a flurry.
But we can
That's what we
definitely do
consider
for
flurry.
a winter drink right about now too. So
Definitely. Well, thank you for joining us again on Tea Talk Time. Join us next time when we will show you how to
and some other stuff.
Yeah. No, so I think next time is actually going to be a special episode, and we are going to try a tea from Rishi Tea. It's a chocolate chai. Different from this.
Very different. And last chai for a while.
And since we've been doing a lot of chais lately, traditional preparation, you know, boiling it in milk on the stove top and just, you know, straight up water steeping, we are going to try something different. We're going to try little variances on chai. And especially with the chocolate chai, it seems fitting that we do a milkshake. And it brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah. And maybe a frappe.
There's no coming back from that. Okay. But keep your eyes peeled for episode 19.
I'm crying.
Would we try some new things with our chais? But stay tuned for that. We're going to do some exciting things.
Until next time, I'm Jordan Steffen.
And I'm laughing too hard to do this.